Hey, what up, guys? ClubCoconut here. Me and my buddies checked out the live-action Fullmetal Alchemist movie recently. We're gonna give you our thoughts about it. So, guys, what did you think?
I thought it was okay. I am RPR Sonic, and I saw this movie, and I just finished it very recently. And that's about it.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed. I was a big fan of the anime, and it was cool seeing the characters and the costumes and all that stuff done in live action, but the narrative was a little wonky in this one.
Yeah.
I personally have not seen the anime, and I personally really enjoyed it, but of course, everything has its flaws, so I noticed those too. Yeah.
I'm basically with Mario. Also, I didn't take any notes.
That's cool. I don't think any of us did.
Yeah.
But I think there's enough cool concepts in like the story where they could pull off like, I don't know, I guess like an entertaining movie. Like the idea of the alchemy itself and like what it does and like how the action scenes look, and of course Al in this suit of armor. It's like those are cool enough visuals, I think, to get so far to where like it could be a decent movie, but the rest of the movie for me didn't really deliver.
The movie for me felt okay. Hey, I could see why like some of them don't kind of look like they're the way they look in the anime, like Tucker or Winry. I was kind of disappointed in how they picked Winry, because like in Winry, the actress who plays Winry kind of gives her acting over the top, and where she's like happy all the time and like gets excited very easily. And when I saw a little bit of the anime, she really isn't kind of like that at all.
Yeah, it's funny. She's less cartoony in the cartoon.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Ironic.
The one part where they where she first appears and like sees Ed's broken arm, like they kind of made it look a little bit like the anime with the humor, I guess.
I honestly thought it was pretty well done. I thought it was cute how she was like secretly worried about him, and I thought that was kind of a cute moment, and the looks that Hughes was giving over was kind of funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as the characters went, I thought Winry was probably the one they did the least well in terms of the casting and how close it was to the anime and stuff like that. But a lot of the characters, I thought they did pretty good, where they were pretty close. What did you think of the casting?
Yeah. Again, like I think a lot of it like was like a lot of them are like a little bit known in Japan, so I think they went a little bit with star power too. They went with that as something to be considered, and didn't really go with like people who really looked the part, but they did put an effort into doing so.
Part of at the beginning of the film where they have the kid Ed and the kid Al and their mom. When the mother dies, the kid Ed really didn't do good with the delivery of like screaming and wondering why his mom was like laying on the ground dead.
Yeah, I made notes about that. It was very confusing.
Like he really didn't like put any emotion into it. Like when he screamed, he didn't like get all sad or anything. He was just like, "Mom,
yeah,
Mom!"
And when she did fall, they both just kind of looked over like, "What? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you dead?"
Yeah.
Didn't seem like they.
Well, they make the decision so quick to try to resurrect her that maybe they don't even care. It's like, yeah, looks like she's dead. Let's go get her back up.
So you know what? Let's use a really unsafe way of bringing her back to life. And I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, it happened way too fast. I can't kind of count it. It happened like okay. It happened 3 minutes after she died. Like 3 minutes after she died, they're like, "You want to bring her back? Sure, let's do it."
Or you know, just simple alchemy.
When
I
they
can tolerate her enough to bring her back.
when they were doing the transmutation circle, I really didn't like how they made them disappear or lose Ed's body parts. Because it really just looked like something straight out like Zathura or Jumanji or something.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. They went over the top with the special effects in that scene. Everyone's flying out into outer space, and all this crazy cosmic stuff is happening.
Yeah,
It's a little bit much.
How are we
It was
supposed to
very
know that, like,
confusing.
Ed lost his limbs or Al lost his body or anything?
They just introduce that a little later, and it's just a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very confusing. I didn't understand a bit of it. The first-time watchers are like me are going to be very confused by seeing that
Yeah,
moment.
like a lot of
Yep, I kinda
newcomers, if
was.
they don't
I'm
see the anime
I
first,
watch
you'll
much
never
of
get
the
this.
anime or manga.
Like, you will not understand
I'm only-
anything in this movie if you do not see the anime.
Yeah,
Like I followed along a little bit, but not that much since I haven't seen either.
I forgave it.
I've seen the anime, and I still didn't understand parts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that would be I figured that would happen. Because nothing is explained to those who haven't watched the movies. It's like, no, the anime. It's like they're assuming that people who've watched this movie have seen the anime, so they automatically assume like, oh, you should understand how this works. We don't need to explain it.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I think part of it's like they didn't intend for anybody to like start with this instead of like the anime or manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing is that, like, the monsters at the end towards the end of the film, they really look astoundingly fake. They just look like they're made of clay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was something
With Al, they
not
did a
right.
pretty decent job though.
Yeah.
And
Those guys
especially
were not looking too
the
great.
alchemy effects. Like the first action scene was pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
The first action scene I thought was the best scene in the movie, probably. It seems like that they put a lot of their effort and money into that very first one. And I can't remember another action scene where they were really using, like, that classic alchemy that you know
that's
in the
true.
anime, where
Seems
they're
like they
making
ran
things
through
pop
the
out of
button.
the walls. It was like they front-loaded it, and it's like, I was excited at that point. I was like, oh, this movie's gonna be great. It's gonna be so many cool action scenes with stuff popping out of the stones and the walls and making all sorts of cool junk from rocks. Really, none of that happens.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just have that. Just have like all the beats, and then everything else is like oh, gotta use the guns.
The one actor I would have to say is, like, the greatest in the film was Hugh Hughes actor.
Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes was great in the movie.
Yeah, he was great. I loved him.
Also, in the anime, I haven't seen a whole lot of the anime. So did Envy actually kill Hughes as Cornell or something? I forgot his name.
Not Cornell, but like Roy.
Oh,
It was Roy.
Yeah, I forget what form she took, but yeah, there was some shape-shifting shenanigans going on in that scene, the anime also.
yeah.
I don't think it was.
Gluttony's actor was pretty good. I think he looked a lot like the actual character, but like when he was using his powers, you could tell that was just like some backpack strap they used for his belly.
Oh,
like-
just
Yeah.
Like it's just a piece of plastic glued or strapped to his chest.
and he's just like running up,
He's
like walking
"Run!"
like nonchalantly.
I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah, I thought that... They only chose to use, like, 3 out of the, 7 or 9 homunculuses from the anime? I thought it was odd that they chose that guy, Gluttony. Because that one, out of all of the homunculi, I think that one translates the worst to live action. Like, it's a really cartoony, ridiculous character in the anime. And it's just strange that they made that choice for live action, because it kind of comes off that way in the live action too. It just
I
doesn't
think
really
it was like
work that well. Like, it's an odd It's an odd, evil villain. It's hard to take that guy seriously.
Yeah.
Probably just wanted to be like an excuse to show up there, like the CGI and effects and all that.
Pretty much after Al, like all the CGI in the movie just looks fake to me.
Yeah.
The
Like,
first
the dog
scene,
didn't
like
look
the
good at
action
all.
scene was
The
alright, but
monsters
then
didn't look good. Pretty much after Al, like that's it. That's the only good thing you're gonna get from CGI in this movie.
I'm pretty sure they also like burned through like a lot of the budget and like the spatial scene, you know, with all the effects and really weird backdrops.
Yeah.
I honestly thought.
I mean, they just wanted to make it look like a spectacle, but it was just in the wrong places.
I personally thought all the CG and everything looked really, really epic. Like, I'm a huge fan of CG and animation and all that, so that's probably just me, but still, I thought it was done really well.
Okay, so final verdict. All in all, what did you guys think of this movie in 5 out of 5 pro points?
Out of 5?
Out of 5,
I would probably give this. I would give this like a 2 or 3.
I'll give it a sleepy pearl point.
Yeah. It might put you to sleep. It's a long movie, and it definitely got a little boring in the middle. It dragged.
Like
It definitely dragged.
The dialogue. You expect a lot of like action, but it's not there. It doesn't really deliver too much with the action, and I think the part is, they burned through the budget a little bit.
Yeah.
My score for this movie will be 2.5 out of 5 pro points.
I thought the movie was, I didn't get really interested into it. Like, I never seen the anime or manga, just as a reminder. But, so, I didn't really get interested in the story until, like, halfway through the movie. Everything else was just really confusing, but once I started getting interesting, I started questioning things. But now that I had the time to think about it, yeah, it didn't really make so much sense at some parts. The zombie things that were supposedly world-ending, being killed in no time at all was, not really that great. Honestly, I give this like a 4 out of 5 pro points, or if not, 3.5.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you want me to do the outro cue, or do you want to do it?
You wish I'll do it.
You can go for it.
Just in case it didn't happen, I'd give it like 4.
You give it a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna make another one? This one doesn't
I mean,
really
I feel
cover
like
the
they're
whole
gonna make
story.
a part 2 to
scene
it, because like
implies
the last scene is like, I'll find another way to get your body back, Al, I promise. Even though the one thing that could have made it come back. I don't know. I guess they didn't want to like prove that Ed was like them, like Tucker or the general. So I can see why.
But yeah, I guess if it did well in Japan, they'll probably make another one. It seemed like that they set it up sort of for that, with enough characters that they didn't have in this one. They could probably make 1 or 2 more.
It seems like a lot of times when a movie ends, like they want to give the first one like a little time for the audiences to like all view it, and leave a little like thing of, like after the credits or something to signify that there might be a sequel, but it's mostly just like garnering the results.
Don't try to imply that you're gonna make a sequel like Dragon Ball Evolution did.
I guess it wasn't that bad, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anime adaptations, they have it tough. They definitely have it tough. It's hard
Really
to
Shell.
do.
There's a lot of wonky elements, wacky, weird, and they don't really translate well because like CGI can only use so much.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Sonic.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I've been RPR Sonic, the editor, and I will leave the rest to you.
Well, hopefully they'll get it better next time if they try again. and I'm sure we'll watch that one too. So, watch it if you want to torture yourself a little bit, if you're curious to see what these guys are like in live action, but just don't go in expecting an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little over mediocre in my opinion.
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys.